Georgina? Yes. Roll on. Fall off. Just like the ferry service. Hello, Georgia. Hello, love. We're all excited to get out of a morning. There. And Georgie's hanging about by me. She's got a bad leg. Haven't you, Georgina? Yes. Pretty little girl she is. But she does always stay around by my side. Especially when the males, drakes, are feeling frisky. She's one drake duck. So here we are, we're in the duck house. They've made a bit of a pickle. So it means I have to play hunt the egg. Only the trouble when you play hunt the egg. Oh my gracious, look, there's a peg. I can find a peg. I don't know how that got in here. So, excuse me while it's a bit dark in here as well, so there we go. So, excuse me, so yes. It's the beginning of Storm Dennis. I've just, because I do the duck house every day. Clean it, take any poop out that I find. Check for eggs. Today, 4 eggs. Yes, I know that's a lot of ducks for just 4 eggs. But it is the beginning of the season. And they will all lay when they're all happy and with the weather and with the sunshine and that. And being as we haven't had the weather and the sunshine, yes, I could put a daylight bulb in the house, but I don't wanna go down that road. So sorry about the wobble, but here are the eggs. And like see when they start proper. Is that me? Or is that a bit of snow coming? No, it's me. Wood chips, wood shavings. Come on, up there we go. Yes, the wind started picking up. Come on, I got stuff to do. Don't worry your pretty little heads about stuff, just stay up by here where I can watch you. So hello and welcome to Not Just About Ducks with Angela. Today I'm going to make stuffed peppers. Here I have an assortment of bell peppers. They're washed and ready to prepare. In here I have some chopped olives, they're Kalamata olives, some chopped garlic, some capers, and in this bowl I have some Parmesan cheese which I've just grated and some grated breadcrumbs. You can use shop bought breadcrumbs if you want, the natural coloured, not the orange. So in this bowl I have 4 eggs. There's 3 duck eggs and 1 Beaufort Brown chicken egg. I just wanted to show you the colours from the Beaufort Browns. They're not mine, I bought these. The duck eggs are mine. So the Beaufort Brown is a beautiful rich colour. And there's my duck eggs, which are gorgeous as well. Also today I have to make some bread. Okay, so I've had to make bread as well for today. I'm going to make battens. This is ready for me to mould into battens now. I'm still having trouble using my hands. I can't use the serrated knife to cut the bread, so I'm going to make battens or French sticks or something. This is a 4-cup recipe, so 4 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and 600 millilitres of warm or lukewarm water, and 4 glugs of extra virgin olive oil. The dough has been on the first rise, so I put it on the counter and I put a bowl over the top of it, and it started to lift the bowl off. So now it's time to shape it and to put it into the shapes that I want. I haven't added any extra additional flour other than what I had on the counter earlier anyways. So join me in a minute. Here are the battens that I've rolled. I know they're not very pretty. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's bread. Yes. So I'm going to cover these with a light layer or a sprinkle in of semolina. Yes, it will enhance the crust somewhat, a little bit. Just makes for a mess when you cut it, but it tastes nice. But who's going to cut? So there we go. So I buy my organic semolina and that from, well, I buy all my stuff, my flours and that, from Shipton's Mill, and it is organic. Right, here I am back at the table, and this is a pepper that I've washed and sliced. I've de-seeded, and then that's ready for stuffing for stuffing now. So I'll pop that in. I'm using a cast iron pan today, so I'll pop that in there, and I'll put the hat by the side of it, and then I'll do all the peppers, and then we'll be back. So here are the peppers, de-seeded, washed and cut. In this bowl, they're black olives chopped, they're Kalamata, chopped garlic, 4 cloves, some chopped capers, some parsley. This is about 4 pounds or about 2 kilos of minced beef. And now it's just a case, oh, and I've got my Himalayan salt and my black pepper. So it's just a case of mixing it all together now. So into the minced beef go the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan cheese. It's just a good, about a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I don't like to use the pre-grated stuff because, well, it doesn't smell very nice. I suppose it tastes all right, but I don't know about that. Into that go the cut. So into that go the capers, the olives, the garlic and the parsley. Capers are little flower heads that have been preserved or brined, sort of pickled, and you can find them in all sorts of things. They're used in, well, in everything. So, and now I add the eggs, and now it's time to get in and dirty. I have washed my hands. My grandchildren love doing this, so I'll come back when it's all mixed in. So here we are. I have mixed in all the ingredients, and now I'm going to stuff some peppers. I've also tasted it. Yes, I know. How can you taste raw meat? Well, you've got to taste it. Well, you haven't got to, it's your own choice, but how can you tell if you've flavoured it correctly if you don't taste it. So there, that's one, that's two, and just pop the hat back on. I'll come back when they're all done. So the peppers are all stuffed and ready for the oven, and I have some mixture left. Now my minced beef hadn't been frozen, so I can freeze this if I want, or I can make something else with them. So with this mixture, you can either stuff peppers with it, you can make it the meatballs, which I intend to do, you can make cannelloni with it, you can do a myriad of things. This is your basic polpetti or meatball mixture that is used in all cannelloni or stuffed peppers or meatballs throughout Italy, but this is how they make them in Lecce in southern Italy. Here we are back at the table, and we'll begin making the meatballs. I haven't tried to make meatballs since I had my hand operated on. So there we go. So you just take how much the mixture you want in your hands, and you can try and get them all the same size. Some will be smaller, some will be bigger, but it's only a fraction. And if you make the really small ones, they're called polpetti, and you can make hundreds. The polpetti is more or less used in lasagnas and other dishes, al forno, and you get the roundness if you cup it, and I'll try and do it slower. So you roll it in your hands and just nudge it in with your thumb, and you add slight pressure before the ball is finished. If it's out of shape, you can just, oops-a-daisy, you can just squish it slightly, you know, shape it a little bit with your fingers. There. Here are my meatballs that I made today. The other stuff is in the secret to cooking, hopefully without it sticking to the bottom of your stainless steel pan, is before you add your oils, you heat the pan and then you put the oil in. So I think the pan is up to temperature now. You'll find out if they stick. Don't overfill your pan. So as you can see, because I heated the pan before I put the oil in and then added the meatballs when the oil had come to temperature, they aren't sticking and they're quite easy, well, that one did, sorry, but they're quite easy to move around the pan. They will shrink somewhat. So I've taken the first batch of meatballs out of the pan, and that's how they should look. You can make them more flat if you wish, because you can serve them as a second course. You can coat them with breadcrumbs or in a batter, and have them with a plain salad of just lettuce with a little olive oil and vinegar and salt on the lettuce, that is. So I just turned these now. You have got to be gentle with them, because if you know, when they're not cooked, when they're just colouring, if you're not too gentle, you will get an indentation. Right, I do believe the bread is nearly done. Well, it's getting there. So there, nicely done. I just got to finish cooking the others now. There, they are delicious. I've just eaten one. They won't last long, I know. So there's the meatballs. The peppers are in the oven, cooking nicely. They shouldn't take long. And I've just taken the bread out. Right, so here is a nice salad that I've made to go with dinner. So in it there's different pulses. There's cucumber, courgette, fennel, iceberg lettuce, and red and yellow peppers, an onion. I think that's about it. Oh, and tomatoes, the little ones. There's some nice baguettes that I made. And some nice stuffed peppers, which are beautiful. And there we have some meatballs. So there we are. I hope you try these recipes. Have a great day. This is Angela with Not Just About Ducks. Today isn't just about ducks, as you can see. And there we are. God bless you. Stay safe.